Walkthroughs of these boiled books. I've taken pictures as they go. And I think this is the 5th one, and this time I did 20 pages, 10 mixed media and 10 watercolor, all in the Strathmore Skills series. So I decided to do this because my cats have caught 2 hummingbirds, and I can't figure out why, because I've never had a cat catch a hummingbird before. They're up high. Well, there's a new hedge behind me that has these red flowers on them, and I noticed in some of the journaling pages, these people love hummingbirds, and there are pictures of them in nature magazines, and they're always drinking out of these flowers, which are hanging right at the very top of the fence, which has a wooden, I don't know, 1x3 or something like that on the top of it. So the cats have just been perching up there. So I cut all the flowers down. So yesterday was Easter. Yesterday was Easter, and the day before there was an Easter egg and candy and bounce house and all that kind of stuff for kids at the park. So I went down there, and when I went there, Valley Park, I started picking leaves because I knew that I was going to have to do a book with these in them, just to see what they would do, because the leaves are real tiny and hard, and sometimes that gives a nice effect. So this time I numbered them all before putting them in. I numbered them with watercolor pencil, and it didn't go anywhere. It was strange. It faded in some, but it didn't go anywhere. Let's see, I'm going to move this one out of the way and move it back. I need to get my foot in here. So this first set would be the mixed media pages, and some are identified and some are not. So this time I numbered them because it's so much trouble trying to get the facing pages back together. Because if you put a whole bunch of them in and make them real thick, then you get good things on both sides. But they don't always match, so it gets confusing. But these are all in pairs here. So these are these yellow flowers. I don't remember what exactly I had there or here. Oh, I know what these were. These are these long, they're like enormously long pine cones, but they're actually the leaves of some kind of a cedar or a fir, the things that have scaly leaves, but these are these long curly things. I didn't know that they'd come out, but they left a nice little trail there. This is a couple of kinds of eucalyptus. Look at that. I had a feeling, since eucalyptus is highly scented, that it just might give me some pretty colors. And what I'm trying this time, I'm always too impatient to try, but I'm going to do it today. Well, I did do it on some of the other pages, is leave these leaves on until they dry. It seems to get a little more color into the paper. Now this leaf here, it's still wet on one side, and it looks like, it's the outside side. So it has transferred what it will. Oh, they're so pretty. And this is camellia. In some of my videos I've called it a gardenia, but it's not, it's camellia. And okay, those are 8, 9, 10. Then these were the bottom 2. I just stuck 2 in. No, there's 1 and 2. 3. Okay, so these 2 here is 1 and 2, starting the mixed media pages. Paper. And okay, let's get that back where it was. And 3 and 4 here. These are the kind of things you sort of look up close and dream about what they could be. So there's a house down the street that has a bunch of wisteria. No, wisteria or mimosa. Oh dear. Well, wisteria. Those purple bouquet type things, hanging bouquets. And I want to try a boiled book with those. And then here, more eucalyptus. This is a big pile of several kinds of eucalyptus in different stages. And again, this is all from down at the park. So I was walking back with my shopping bag, you know, full of different sorts of leaves and things sticking out. And then, of course, I had to stop at the Goodwill where I found a wonderful silk Hawaiian shirt. It's like the heavy silk, woven, almost like a linen, but of course it's softer, or like a cotton, like that thickness. A silk Hawaiian shirt, and a real good complete works of Shakespeare on thin paper. I was walking, and I walked over a mile with that. And all of these things. This is Sycamore. Oh, these here are live oak and dandelions from down there. And this here is Sycamore. These two. Isn't that pretty? And this is back to the orange trumpet vine, trumpet flowers. Ooh! So when these are dry, I'll take another look at them. But yeah, so this is the pot that I've been boiling things in. It was an old one that I just used to cast because I went overboard boiling actually something I was cooking. And see, the bottom plate has separated. I don't know. It's not real good to be using this. But anyway. It's got the old iron filing. Oh, and the smell. The smell is kind of awful. It's vinegar and salt and iron filings. And I boiled them for about 2 hours. So now I just took them out. I'm going to let them dry. And maybe I'll learn how to splice videos. Anyway. This is fun. It's really not all that much work. You get your papers all stacked up. It's not all that hard to keep them stacked together because it's a relatively small. And like I say, this is a Dutch oven size here. So thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe.